The one thing you weren't supposed to do to an Evo, you did. And now every Evo owner in the world hates you.
Basically, yeah.
Man, oh man, what have we got going on today?
What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are finally out of the shop. I have been in the shop for like forever now. We have been working on the STI and the BRZ for the longest time, and today I figured let's switch it up a little bit. A little change in scenery is always nice, and today we're also dealing with a car that you guys haven't seen in a really long time, and that is my little brother's 2008 Mitsubishi Evo X. In honor of him having this car for exactly a year now, is it? Under 53 weeks.
Under 53 weeks. That counts as a year.
In the middle.
Yeah, exactly a year since he's gotten this car. Since it's been exactly a year since he's gotten this car, I figured today, let's do a little update. Let's give the boys a little update on the car. So it's been a while since you guys have seen this car, but it hasn't been a while since we've worked on this car. With everything going on in the shop move and all that good stuff, it's just been hard to kind of record everything we've been doing to this car. So this car has been getting worked on behind the scenes. We didn't forget about this. You guys just saw this in the last video, and I told you guys there has been a little bit of changes, and I was gonna wait for my little brother to tell you guys the changes because he's proud of what he's done to this car in the past year. Huh?
Extremely proud.
Extremely proud. I mean,
one of the fastest cars I've ever worked on.
This is, for 1 year, I gotta give it to you, it has come a long way. For a year. That's kind of crazy. So we figured today, let's give you guys a little update with the Evo. We're gonna start working on this car a lot more on the channel. So before we start working on this car a lot more, let's give you guys a little update, get you guys up to date, and just kind of explain to you guys what's going on with the Evo, what's been done to it off camera, future plans, and all that good stuff. So some of you may or may not remember, this car was the gem found in a salvage yard. I was just one day casually going through a salvage yard and came across this car. This car was like the only car in the whole salvage yard that wasn't like just destroyed. And as soon as I saw it, I hit up my little brother because I knew this car would be perfect for him.
Albert called me, the next day I bought it.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. He acted pretty quick on it. We had to act extremely quick on it because this was the gem in the salvage yard. If anybody else stumbled upon this, they would have bought it. So we're really glad we got the opportunity to buy this when we could. Let's go.
Want to race me for the title, baby. Go for the title, baby.
We're not fast.
No, we're not fast. We're not fast.
Just make it look fast, huh?
Yeah, just that.
Yo, that shit don't drag the ground, though.
Oh, it's on air.
Up and down.
What you mean?
Air suspension, so it goes up.
It's like hydraulics.
You got the buttons and everything?
Yeah, show him.
Yeah, pop that shit. Let me see that shit.
Let me start it real quick.
Oh, both of the cars do the same thing?
Yeah, they go up and down.
Yeah, my boy got one like this here.
Yeah?
What is this, a Subaru?
No, that's a Subaru Evo. Mitsubishi.
Oh, Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy got a little one. See that little red one over there?
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
But that's the slow one, ain't the fast one. No, the Mitsubishis, they got some fast souped up ones, bro.
I mean, it could be fast.
Oh, shit. Fucking crazy, bro.
Smaller scale.
Baby.
Thank you, man.
Be good, man.
You too, man. Take care. That's awesome. I love when people just can like appreciate the cars. Enjoy the compliments while you get them, because once this video goes out, there's gonna be so many people just calling you a ricer for doing what you should never do to an Evo. I think we were talking about how we found this car in a salvage yard. So we found this car in a salvage yard. It was the one gem in the salvage yard. We knew that we had to act on this fast, and luckily my brother did because he just sold his Civic at the time. So he got the Evo, really happy for him. So when he got it, this car was completely bone stock, right? What was the only thing done to it?
It had some really trash wheels on it, and that was it.
The ugliest wheels I've ever seen.
I would have preferred stock wheels, to be honest.
Honestly, yo. So
why the car is salvage, so. Why the car is salvage?
Oh, it was a flood title.
Exactly. It was a flood title car from Texas. We looked underneath the car, absolutely zero rust.
Yeah.
This car is cleaner than any other flood
It's
title.
cleaner than my car, and my car's a clean title.
With that car, yeah. This car has literally nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna guess the guy who had it before, insurance scam.
Oh, the only thing, wait, there was one thing wrong with it though.
What was wrong with
the
it?
Belt. Remember? The belt?
I went to AutoZone, paid 20 bucks, got a new belt, installed it.
Yep. The belt was
battery.
The battery was dead, but that was because it was salvage yard. The only thing that was wrong with the car because of the flood was it stunk on the inside, which we cleaned, and then the belt. That was the only two things that we had to fix in order to get this car back into working condition. So the car was a pretty good cop. When he got it, it was completely bone stock. Absolutely nothing done to the car. Nothing, right? Nothing. Nada except for the wheels. And I guess you guys can say that he did a little work to it. Give him a little update of what you've done to the car. Don't give him the future plans because, you know, the boys gotta wait for that. They gotta wait for it. They gotta be patient.
It'll be on YouTube this time.
Alright, yeah, we'll record it this time. So let's go ahead and I guess start with the front end, man.
All right, so we'll go with the most prominent feature on this car, which is probably the carbon fiber hood.
The bits of just carbon fiber all over this car.
There's a Sabon carbon fiber hood. And this hood was like brand new when I got it, but when I was loading it into the car, I kind of chipped the hood.
Come on,
putting it into the car. And
I think we did
over it, and it doesn't look that good, but that'll get re-cleared soon.
I think that we did make a video on that.
Did we?
I think we did make a video on the hood. Okay. But yeah, this was a brand new hood. This is an OEM style Sabon hood.
Style hood, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so OEM style Sabon hood. And yeah, you chipped it, man.
Yep. All right, so go with the second piece of carbon fiber on the front end. These fenders.
I think a lot of people are gonna talk about how faded.
Crusty these fenders.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you can see in the camera that well, but
they're fading.
Yeah, so the clear coat on the fender is faded a little bit, but we are gonna re-clear the fenders.
And get rid of all the haziness. Yep.
Yeah, it's really easy.
The haziness on this carbon fiber is only in the clear coat, so once we re-clear the fenders, they should be nice and shiny and that nice looking carbon fiber that everybody loves to see.
The only thing is that it makes sense to re-clear everything at the same time.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to re-clear this and then still have, yeah, so the fenders don't look their best right now. I mean, it's kind of a 20 footer. You
20 feet away, you can't see a thing.
Yeah, you step 20 feet back and then car looks mint. Then when you come close to it, then you see this haziness in the carbon. So that is gonna get fixed, but we're just gonna do everything at the same time. Right now, I just want you guys to know that we're kind of just throwing things onto this car. And then once everything's together, then we take care of, then we take care of paint, then we take care of wrap. That's for last. You don't do that midway through. So yeah, you got carbon fiber fenders, and these are the OEM style or 20 mil wider?
They're, I believe, 10 mil wider.
Oh, 10 mil wider.
Wrong,
okay.
I'm gonna say 10 mil.
Okay, so 10 mil wider. So these are Sabon carbon fiber fenders, and they are also a little bit wider than OEM. That's why you were able to fit a 10.5 in here, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to dumb down to a 9.5 or 10.5 with camber, but I'm a 10.5 with camber. I'll space her out. Fitment's not my issue right now.
You can see that the front is like as wide as the rear, and I really like that stance. That's pretty cool. What about these headlights, bro? What? Huh?
Vlan Headlights. I believe we recorded this already.
Yeah, I think we did too.
I think we did this on like the stage 1 part of the car, but Vlan Headlights.
And these are the non-sequential or sequential?
Vlan's are sequential.
Oh, they're always sequential.
Always sequential. These don't have the demonized though. I didn't like the demonized.
But these are the Vlans with the blacked out housing. These headlights are my favorite headlights on the Evos. Yeah. Damn, these look good.
We already recorded this, but fog light delete.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't know if you remember how stock fog lights look, but they don't look really good.
No,
I bought these like the day I bought the car. We'll go down to the lip and the splitter. This is a Voltex rep lip. I bought it from Base & R.
Ah, it's a rep?
It's a rep.
It's a rep, dude? Nah. It's alright. It's a lip. It's alright. I don't care.
Yeah, I bought it from Base & R. Absolute steal if you need an Evo X lip. Base & R is the way to go. They even come with the splitter. I'll vouch for Base & R. Base & R has some really good products. If you guys need a lip, side skirts, diffuser, definitely go with Base & R. Their quality is amazing and their fitment is always ace.
Continue.
All right, I think that pretty much wraps up the front end, to be honest.
All right, Base & R lip, Base & R splitter. Looks pretty fire. The fitment is pretty ace, my guy. Dang, this angle right here. Sheesh.
Not really much done to the side, but there's not much you really can do. I bought these visors because I love my windows down. I have to drive with windows down.
Northeast, it rains all the time. You need it.
So you need those visors.
Touching on the visors, I think it's a very slept on mod.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people overlook visors, but visors do change the look of a car. If you guys look at a car with and without visors, 9 out of 10 times it looks better with visors, and it's such a small thing that people will overlook, but man, it's so freaking...
Ties the car in together.
It does tie the car. It makes the car look a little bit more aggressive up top. There's not really... Whenever you do mods, like you can kind of mod this down here, but you really don't have anything on the pillars, you know what I mean? A visor gives you the opportunity to make the top of the car look a little bit more aggressive, and I think a lot of people overlook it, but it's a good feature. I want visors for my car for sure. I need it.
Another part of the side, one of the biggest features, Kansei Tandem Wheels. I'm 10.5 plus 12, I want to say.
Love them. Love the tandems.
Secondhand for one of my like Instagram friends. Love these wheels.
We just threw these wheels on the other day, and I'm in love with these wheels. They look so fire. And if you ever want to sell them, Amanda wants to buy them off you for the BRZ. But dang, dude.
Yeah, luckily for me, the guy I bought it from put those yellow center caps on.
Oh,
kind of like set them off from like all the other Kansei tandems you see. And it's like a great like little like addition to the wheels. It makes it pop so much more.
Especially with the new color that you're gonna do. I think it's gonna look so good. I think the front fitment you can work on just a little bit more. I think you need to add just a tiny little spacer, but after you add a little spacer, you should be mint.
Once I figure out camber and everything, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
That's for later.
Moving on to the side splitter.
Yeah, side splitter.
All right, so you got a little creative with this. I know.
I did. I just put in the side splitter like maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
So I believe this side skirt extension, I guess.
Yeah,
I bought it from eBay. Way before. I think I bought this in like November. I never put it on up until like last week. It was like $100. Makes the car look so much better.
It does. It adds like a little bit of aggressive feature to the side of the car.
On this later once I touch on the diffuser, but I kind of added this when I first bought the car. I didn't think I was going to be that aggressive with the side skirt. So I took one of the fins off from my diffuser and then I just threw it onto here just to make it match with the diffuser.
I guess you could say this is a one-of-one side skirt.
But like, there are side skirts that have the fin with them.
Yeah.
But I just didn't buy it, and
you made your own.
Another set of side skirts, so I just took the fin off my diffuser and then screwed it on, and fitment looks pretty ace on it, to be honest.
I really like it. I think it makes the side of the car look a lot more aggressive, and it needed it.
The extension kind of matches the diffuser because it's the same.
It does. It does.
It's called poly.
No, it's called ABS plastic.
Yeah,
ABS
I believe. Plastic. Yeah, it matches the same ABS plastic as the diffuser, so it kind of flows really nice. Yeah, I just bought it with like the actual side, like the fin part itself. It just wouldn't have matched.
Yeah, no, I do really like it. It makes the bottom of the car flow really well. So the front matches the side, and then you can see the side kind of matches the rear. I really like the flow of it. I think that's really important. Real quick, we haven't touched on the fact that you're bagged.
For anybody in the Evo community or the Evo X community, you guys know that one of the biggest sins that you can do in the Evo world is what? Tell them what the biggest sin is. Either bagging a track car or bagging a rally car. These are the only two, like, everybody who has an Evo hates bags for some reason. There's like...
And what did you do?
Oh, I bagged my car.
He bagged his car, dude. He did the one thing you weren't supposed to do. You had one job.
From what I know, one of like 3 or 4 bagged Evos in New Jersey, but to be honest, you don't see a lot of bagged Evos anywhere, so... It's kind of a special feature.
He did the one thing you weren't supposed to do to an Evo, and that was freaking bagging it. You were on coilovers though. You were on Fortunato coilovers.
Coilovers. Fortunato coilovers are pretty solid. Loved them. I just wasn't low. Low enough. Low enough. We love driving our cars. I love driving my STI. He loves driving his Evo, but we also like stands. So with air suspension, you get the best of both worlds. You get to drive your car wherever you want, and then you also get to park up, air out, and then be obnoxiously low to the ground. So it's the best of both worlds. I don't know why people hate on air suspension so much. I don't know why it's a sin in the Evo community, but I posted my car in one of those Facebook groups to see like how Bobber and Danny Z did it and see if I got hate, and that's all I got. There's a couple people that like the fact that I was bagged, but a lot of people were like, why would you do this to an Evo? And I'm like, what?
You got hate on the Facebook communities?
Yeah, Facebook community doesn't really like me. I bagged an Evo, I stance down Evo. Apparently that's a no-go in the entire Evo community.
Yeah, because you did the one thing that you weren't supposed to do to an Evo. The one thing you weren't supposed to do to an Evo, you did. And now every Evo owner in the world hates you.
Basically, yeah. But now that the camera's facing on the back, we'll talk about my favorite part of the car, the rear end.
That's a lot of people's favorite parts.
Battle Arrow wing. I believe it's 70 inches. It's not carbon fiber. Because when I got this wing, I didn't think I was going to carbon fiber the hell out of this car. Sabon carbon fiber trunk, OEM style, without the wing.
You know, the duckbill would have looked cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool. I wanted the duckbill,
but
I got this for a steal.
But if you did get a duckbill, I think it would have been too much with the wing. I mean, some people would argue and say that the wing is too much as it is. I mean, it's an obnoxious wing. Don't get me wrong, this is an obnoxious wing. But I think if you had a duckbill and the wing, I think it would have been just a little bit too much.
Maybe too much going on in the back.
Yeah.
But this is a proper wing, never gave me any problems.
Oh yeah, dude, this thing is...
over here, which keep the wing completely stabilized. If you have a big wing, 100% recommend the tensioners.
Oh yeah, the tensioners are a must-have, but Battle Arrow, man, their wings are amazing. It doesn't shake at all. On the highway, I did 90 on this thing on the parkway, and the wing wasn't shaking. We've never had to worry about the wing shaking at all. It's held up amazingly, and we were also sketched out because it's carbon fiber. We mounted the wing onto carbon fiber. I put some gigantic washers on the other side so that the wing doesn't just rip off the carbon, but the wing has been holding up great. Battle Arrow wing,
70-inch wing, yeah.
70-inch, possibly possibly 70-inch. We don't really know. We never measured it.
72, something like that. I forgot what I got it at.
Yeah, but the wing looks fire. I really like the wing. I know a lot of people are gonna give you a lot of shit for it, but I think that the wing looks really good, makes the car look aggressive, and it honestly is just, it has to be your taste. A wing
unique on a Stance Evo.
You guys already know I'm a big wing guy. So looking at this, you know, it makes me proud. As a big brother, it makes me proud that my little brother also likes gigantic ass wings.
No. I was never a big wing guy. When Bobber got the chassis mounts on the BRZ, I was like, get rid of them.
Yeah, he hated it. And now you have a gigantic wing on your Evo.
It's not gigantic, but
it's gigantic.
It's not a chassis mount.
It's not a chassis mount, but dude, this thing is All right, leave it down in the comments. Is this the gigantic wing or not?
The Evo's a wide car. It needs something like this.
Yeah, this is a big
necessary mod.
This is a big wing, dude. This is a gigantic wing. It's very obnoxious, but I like it.
Just like the headlights, these taillights are Vlan.
Vlan taillights.
Taillights, yeah.
Sequential, right?
Sequential, obviously.
All right.
I think, hold on, let me just unlock the car and then we can see this.
Make sure it's sequential real quick before we just tell the boys it's sequential.
Sequential?
Yep, there's sequential.
And then coming down, I mean, this really isn't part of the rear end, but Tomei exhaust.
Oh, dude, that's a...
Tomei the world. Tomei's the best exhaust to ever come out.
Tomei all the way. For the price, you can't beat Tomei. If you want a better exhaust than a Tomei, you're spending plus 3K.
Yeah, Tomei's kind of expensive, but like...
I mean, it's the best.
There's a reason why I have it. There's a reason why Bobber has it. There's a reason why Bobber has it on every single car. It's amazing.
I've had a
Tomei.
I've had a Tomei on every single one of my cars. It's kind of ridiculous.
Possibly the last thing. The last thing. This street air diffuser. Put it in last week. Looks amazing, but I kind of customed it a little bit, I guess you can say. You
kind of had to. You had no choice. It
wouldn't fit underneath the toe mat.
Yeah.
So most people don't really run a single exit exhaust, especially like the Tomei when they have an Evo. Most people just do like a dual tip or like maybe a single tip, but like most single tips don't come at an angle like that.
Yeah.
So we had to cut the street air diffuser to fit the Tomei. And then there were supposed to be fins that go on this side.
And you took those fins and put them on your side skirt.
And I put them on the side skirt because I just thought that flowed better.
I think it does too. It really looks good. When you look at the car like this, I think that was very necessary.
Yep. And it makes the rear diffuser look a little bit less aggressive, and I'm going for stance, so I mean it works out perfectly for me.
I really like it. The fins were on the edges, one right there and one right there. And now there's just two fins right in the middle, which I think maybe you should delete those two.
Nah, I haven't touched on the interior, but now I'm on the interior aspect of the car, so.
Yeah, so the exterior is almost all dialed in. Like I said, we've just been throwing things at this car, and we're gonna get everything perfect and situated. We have to re-clear the carbon. We still have a wrap that we have to put on. So once we do that with the front end, once we do that with the entire car, then we're gonna start also jumping into interior mods. And I already know he's stacked up a bunch of things for the interior already. That's why we kind of wanted to give you guys like a little update video on everything on the outside before we just start jumping into it. All you guys would have been just like, yo, what the heck did you guys do to the Evo? What's going on? So before we jump into interior mods and performance mods, we wanted to go over what's been done to the rest of the car.
We got one more thing.
What?
I mean, I guess this is a mod. We wrapped the roof black.
Oh yeah, the roof is wrapped black.
The roof is wrapped black and it looks so much better.
Oh, so dude, so much better. I think every car needs a black roof. I really do.
It makes the car look lower in my opinion. It makes everything flow a lot nicer.
It doesn't matter what color your car is. If your car has a black roof, it instantly just looks so much better.
Kind of matches with the carbon fiber hood to the black roof to the carbon fiber.
So you gotta say it a little bit louder.
Said it kind of matches with the carbon fiber hood to the roof to the trunk.
Yeah, it flows really nicely. We have a few more exterior mods, a few performance mods, and then we'll get to wrap. We'll get to re-clearing the carbon, and wow, I really do like this angle. Jeez, man, so many people are gonna hate you because of the wing and the bags, but I gotta say, I love it. I really do love it. This isn't like a safe build where everybody's gonna appreciate it. It's, God, this bird is so loud.
Where is it?
I don't know, but that bird right there. It's so loud. Jeez, okay, I hope it's not messing up the audio. But like I was saying, this car isn't just appealing to everybody. You really have to like stance. You have to like bagged cars in order to like this car. So I already know there's gonna be a lot of people that love this car, but then at the same time, there's also gonna be people that absolutely hate it. And that's all right. You know, everybody's got their own taste.
Follow me, I got one more last thing to show you.
What?
Let's go.
I don't even know what he's about to say. What, are you showing them the intake?
Oh no, I don't even have an intake. Come on.
You don't have an intake on your car?
I have it.
Oh, we didn't put it on yet.
Look at that.
What?
Look at that engine bay.
It's dirty.
That's it. That's all there is to the car.
Oh, there's a blow-off valve.
Oh, there is a blow-off valve. That's cool.
It does sound good. It does sound really good.
We have power mods for this car.
Coming, and then we'll clean the engine bay, please.
Maybe.
This is giving
power mods are coming. We just need to find a date for tune, and I think I need like 2 or 3 more things before we fully put bolt-ons in.
Yeah.
But that's as far as this car is getting. Just a couple bolt-ons, maybe trying to push 400.
This car's gonna be fast enough to enjoy, but not fast enough where you're just racing everybody left and right. And you know, that's all right. Not every Evo has to be a 600 horsepower Evo or whatever.
Low and slow.
Low and slow, baby. That's how we do it. So that pretty much wraps up everything with the Evo, right?
We can talk about exhaust.
I mean, it's just Tomei. A straight pipe and a Tomei. We still have to put the downpipe in, so we'll talk about the exhaust.
Once we put the downpipe, we can talk about my full exhaust.
This car's about to get a lot louder. I mean, yo, give him a little give it a little startup. The car has a little exhaust leak right now, and then also at the same time, we haven't put in the downpipe. We have a really nice, we have a really nice downpipe waiting to go into this car. So right now it doesn't sound the best, but it will sound pretty sick.
If you know anything about Evos, wide mouth downpipe. That's all you need to know.
All right, let's hear the Tomei. It does sound really good though. Give her a little rev. You guys can expect to see this car in the future videos just a little bit more. Now that things are kind of calming down and we're done with the whole move and everything, you guys will be seeing this car just a little bit more, as well as the STI and BRZ. Those are continuing projects. We're gonna keep going on with those, but we will see the Evo a little bit more on the channel. And then once the Evo and the STI are both looking better, we'll do a lot of Evo versus STI videos. I'm excited to do those. We'll do some STI versus Evo videos, see what car is better.
I think we all know which car is better.
I don't know about
I think we all know which car is better.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, bud. I don't know. I'm a Mitsubishi guy till I die, baby. I'm really proud of you. You came a long way with this car, and I'm excited to see what goes on in the future. Damn, this bird is so loud. As a big brother, I can definitely say that I'm really proud of all the progress that he's made with this car. I'm really excited to see how this car is going to turn out, and I keep saying this over and over again, but I think it's the coolest thing ever how he has an Evo and I have an STI. I think that's just such an awesome duo. I know this video was kind of short, but we just want to give you guys a little update on the Evo because you guys will be seeing it in the upcoming videos. But right now, I have to head out. I have to head out to the shop, bro. I'll see you later. I'm gonna give the boys a little hint, but we have to go work on the BRZ. The BRZ is about to start running. There's your little hint. Stay tuned for that video. If you guys want to stay tuned for more content, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.